Next question. The pre-game mental routine of elite athletes. I don't know. See, to me, as a non-sports person, right, I don't think everybody has the same routine, right? So then what would be part of a overgeneralized, let's say it correctly, right? So people don't make a mistake to think that this is it for everybody. So what would be like a generalization? What is part of a good, solid results, and leading to success mental routine that, definitely leads to the elite class of athletes?
Yep. I mean, without going into detail, but obviously the stating the obvious: sleep, nutrition, recovery, all of that. Yes. Then you have a routine that when you start to think about it, where you've done a really great game and you've done that great game probably at least a couple of times in your life, there was a routine that you had before that. The question is, what was it? And how do we do this again? And again, it's not your lucky socks, right? That's just not. So we would delve into what that routine was for in the lead up towards a really good game. And we want to contrast it with, again, when you didn't have such a good game. Was there a difference in the pre-game routine? Probably there is. There will be some additional factors. It's not only the pre-game routine, but it's certainly a contributing factor. And then what we want to slowly but surely find out is which one of those factors is a key ingredient and which one is, if it does this, it makes no difference, or it does make a difference. So this is where you have to do a little bit of experimentation, and it does require a little bit of time. The other contributing, or another very crucial component, is every person will have a level of excitement, or I was going to say arousal, but that could be misconstrued. So we'll call it excitement. So level of excitement that works well for you. And like a good song, you may want to tune and dial it up in terms of volume, and there will be a level of volume that will be most pleasant to you. It's no different to your level of excitement. So you need to know what is that level and how do I influence that? And this is, anchoring, for instance, one of my favorite techniques, I must admit, and I use it quite heavily with athletes, so that if you need to pump it up, you know how to pump it up. If you need to bring it down a bit because maybe you're overexcited, then you can also bring that down. So you'll have a number, if we equate it to a number in our minds, that you want to get to.
So you teach them how to do that, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, just because I'm curious, what NLP technique are you using?
I use anchoring for that.
Anchoring, okay. That's cool. Some modalities as well?
I do mostly anchoring.
It makes sense because all top athletes must be out of need, very kinesthetic. So anchoring works the best. Yeah.
The other thing is, and look, another contributing factor that is your breathing. When we influence our breathing, it is one of the quickest ways to influence the way that you feel. Whether it's up, relaxed, or whatever. So the anchoring goes together with some very specific and focused breath work as part of your warm up. Now most sports will have a warm up. The tendency is to, I don't want to go all too hard in my warm up, right? Because I want to save myself for the game.
Yep.
You know what? You've trained long and hard enough that a decent warm up, or and not the whole warm up. You're not going to go stupid the whole warm up, but a component of that must be at the same level of intensity that you are about to do. And if you don't do that, then your warm up is not really prepping you for the game. That's the key thing. You want to get ready for the game, and you do that through your warm-up. So your warm-up has to reflect an element of that same kind of aggressive, hardcore, all out there intensity. Short duration, sure, so that when you're ready, you're good to go. Now, pre-game mental routine, another thing that I certainly use is timeline therapy. Visualization comes into this component as well, so that there's successful, and again, the key thing is the successful visualization, not just visualizing. There's a number of steps that you want to go through. And by the way, the one that I heavily use for this is, I can actually tell you the page. It's page 54 of my hypnosis, 3-day hypnosis manual. That's the one that I use specifically. I kind of tweak it here and there to my target audience, but does it every time. So,
well, whatever works, whatever works the best. And I agree that not everybody is the same, and yet there are some general principles that apply as a thread, if you wish, that leads to success.
Yep.
Always. All right.